Good morning. Bitcoin is looking like it was wanting to flag out, pop to the upside. We had that crazy wick, crazy day yesterday, and let's see what we have for today over here on the daily. We have a whole bunch of triangles, okay? A bunch of ideas here. The breakout of this head and shoulders, this flag as we're coming sideways here, and then this little flag right here, and it looks like it's looking to push past 70,500 as we speak. Congratulations. We're back above 70K, looking good. Okay, so overall, we have the daily momentum coming up. We have the VWAP coming down to the zero line, looking for that bounce and continuation. Okay, this is looking good in my opinion. We also said that we were going to go over the 3-day because we were getting a print on the candle. Okay, so this to me, we have not fully crossed the zero line. Okay, so a little bit of money coming out. Nonetheless, it's okay if we hang out up and around here. As long as it's not a steep decline, we're looking good. And this is looking very bullish, in my opinion, for the next print, which will be on Sunday. So, no, Thursday. It's Thursday today. It's going on Sunday. Yes, Sunday we'll have the next print. So, got to be patient for this one to pay out. However, it is looking hella bullish in my opinion. Going into the daily, okay, we can see we still have a lot of room to the upside on this momentum wave with this trigger shooting us to the upside right here, and it's looking pretty healthy nonetheless. We had a little bit of exhaustion in the wicks here, so we need to be cautious as well because we can see that there is kind of a big sell wall coming in above us here, just above this naked point of control that we still have yet to hit. Okay, so we're anticipating to come up here, probably grab some liquidity. We'll take a look at the heat map as well to make sure that we are grabbing all of the information possible to kind of build a narrative here and make sure that we are prepared as traders as per usual. I'm sorry I didn't get this video earlier because I was having a little bit of internet problems going over to the economic calendar. I'm trying to get you guys this information as fast as possible. So today, GDP growth rate, okay, it's going to be interesting, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this has played out just as we speak. Okay, 3.4 coming in a little bit hot. Compared to forecast. And then tomorrow is going to be the big one with core PCE and the personal income and personal spending. And then Mr. Chair Powell is going to speak tomorrow. So let's keep our eyes peeled in these next couple of days on what's going on in the market. So let's see if we got a good reaction on the markets here after that news. Into the 15-minute quickly, and then we can go over here on the Dixie. We can always see how the markets react on the dollar index. Okay, look at this. We got a pump and dump kind of deal looking right now. So zooming in on this. Okay, a little bit of a rollover. Nothing much. Pretty much a nothing burger in my opinion. So let's get back to Bitcoin and take a look here. Going to the 12-hour, let's pull up market Cipher, making sure that we're prepared. Okay, and you can see a little bit of a flattening here. However, you can see the VWAP has curved to the upside. This is very good looking in my opinion, where you can see a continuation in the VWAP. Look at this beautiful trend line on the VWAP. So you look for that continuing to bounce off the zero line and continue upwards. Okay, very nice here. Posturing to the upside on the stochastics, looking to continue. Okay, just a little blip in the radar, continue pushing on up. Okay, so this is looking pretty bullish in my opinion on these longer term time frames. Consolidation sideways, pushing to the upside, wanting to continue upwards. However, we do know yesterday that they did come for us. Okay, they wicked out a lot of people and they grabbed a lot of liquidity. Now, how do we know that? We can go over to our heat map here. So our heat map suggests that most of the liquidity is lying down around $68,000, and then there's some shorts up here around 72,000. So we'll see if they do get them. We can do a little zoom out on this to make sure that we have all the ideas here. And yeah, you can see the shorts around 72,000. There's a good chunk that we can come up and grab here. However, there are a bunch of shorts that have come in since this crazy manipulation over here. You can see there's all this yellow up here. It came up. Is my head in the way? I'm not sure. Let me check my screen here. My head is in the way. You can see all the yellow in my head. You can see all the yellow up here where price came up quickly, grabbed that liquidity before sending it down and grabbing the liquidity down here, wrecking the shorts and the longs. And now you have pretty much a blank slate for people to get into some trades. Some people got into some longs last night, so there is a little bit down below, but we can see a little liquidity sweep up to that 72,200 level that we do have marked out on our chart right here. 72,000 174. Okay, so that's where we're kind of aiming for a little sweep, and then we know that there are some longs coming in as well. So that's a good idea here. We can look at the 8-hour VWAP coming over, crossing over. Money wants to come back up to the upside, so we want to see that curvature coming in. Stochastic has switched to green, so that's a good sign. Coming into the 4-hour, what do we got here? So we got a bunch of silly lines, man. Let's get rid of these silly lines. And we know that we have this overall, this head and shoulders pattern wanting to play out. The target's around 75,000. Okay, 400. That's where the target is for this move. So we're looking for that to continue up and have that full move. Will it happen? We'll have to wait and see. Now, the one thing that's interesting here is the 4-hour money flow came down, dipped up. Now it's coming back to the 0 line, crossing over again. So this could be the money coming back in, which would be nice. However, we had this big move up, creating, if we go higher here, we're going to create a bearish divergence, okay? Even if we pop up a little bit here, that will naturally create that bearish divergence. So that's another cautionary tale to you guys to be aware of as well, okay? So let's be cautious, but also optimistic in the sense that you can see we got a perfect bounce off of our golden pocket and a continuation up after that crazy scam wiki BS yesterday, okay? So remember, they're trying to wreck everybody before heading up, right? So you don't want to be people's liquidity. You want to set the trap down below and look for the long to the upside, right? We want to favor longs and practice good risk management to protect our downside. That's going to be crucial in these coming days / weeks. Coming into the halving. We know it's going to be volatile, right? April 20th-ish, around there. So pack your bags. Let's get ready and make sure that we are trading with good risk management, guys. So you can see here, we got the money flow coming in. 2-hour, I would wait for a reset and a continuation of the VWAP today. Hopefully pumping up a little bit higher here. Going over to the 1-hour. 1 hour, see a little bit of a cool off. Let's see that cool off and continuation. Same with the VWAP here. Coming down below the 0 line. I would probably wait a couple hours and see what we get here for a crossover to the upside. On the 1 hour, you want to build confluence. Now, with the move last night coming in at this golden pocket, and you can simply see you pull from swing low to swing high here, swing low to swing high, and that was our golden pocket area that we were targeting as a community for a buy zone. Right, we took a bunch of trades yesterday, so join us in the free Discord. Lots of great traders in here, always helping. These were all my trade setups the other day, so you can see you could have still been in this long here as well to the upside, targeting that naked point of control. So that was still available to you guys as well. I got out early because I went to a Raptors game last night. It was actually really good, which is basketball, if you don't know what the Raptors are. But yeah, we're looking at a whole bunch of different trades here. And let's see if any of them played out. I want to go over to Tau as well. Just putting it on my radar right now to see if it worked out. Going back to Bitcoin, though. So what are we looking for the trade setup for today, right? What are we looking for? So for me, you can see higher low, higher high, continuation to the upside, taking out some of these highs here within this flag, right? So we're within this flag. We can go swing low to swing high. So swing low to swing high. Which matches up with our support line here. So a retest back down to the support line would be my first trade idea, right? So we add this as our first trade idea. We also have these lows here. I'm gonna get rid of that for now. And we have this kind of areas here that we want to box price in, right? We want to isolate price so that we can look for possible trades. So first trade setup, reaction within this box, continuing to the upside, okay? Second one, bounce off of this key level. We know that we have the golden pocket down here, but we do have a 786 and this 60, let's call it 68,000, then our major resistance for now. Okay, so these three levels going to be where I'm isolating price, and then we have our all-time high all the way up here, which isn't far away, guys. That's not far away. 4% move for Bitcoin is nothing, right? So being cautious here. How do we trade this move to the upside if we do not get that swing down and continuation? Well, we wait for confirmation of this uptrend here. Now, there isn't a really clear resistance or trend line or whatever you're looking for. So for me, it's getting into the nitty-gritty, waiting for some patience here, and looking at this and trying to develop an idea from here. Okay, so how do we do that? We pull the volume across from this range here. Let's see where our major key level of resistance is. Okay, we got, yeah, okay. I would say here, let's see if we can get above 70,700 and hold it as support. Okay, so if we get and hold here, right, then we can look for that possible swing failure pattern here or bullish divergence somewhere within this area for continuation to the upside. I would, though, recommend waiting for price to come back here. Grab some liquidity, continuation upwards, okay? Looking at the Dixie, Dixie's rolling over means bullish for us. So looking for some upside price action here. Let's see if we get it. However, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So let's go over to TA Tau. We were giving a trade setup on this the other day. And it looks like it has fallen down below. So that's a nothing burger as well. Yeah, so it has fallen. Okay, so sometimes these don't work, man. That's the name of the game. You got to put the probabilities in your favor. Sniper's Nightmare, shout out to you, brother. You asked me to look at this. We got some key levels of support down below here. It looks like you're rolling over. A little bit of a cautionary tale here. Let's see where we're at with the volume. Pulling that across. Where do we got some support for you, my friend? Yeah, I would just mark out these lows here and look for that as your first level of support as you roll over here. And then you want to see that structure be built to the higher side, right? So you want to see this turn into something like this where you're bringing your price back up. Overall, it looks like you're rolling over. Going on the market Cipher, zooming in a little bit for you, my friend. And we can see, yeah, you're rolling over here. Let's see if you get that support at 286 and continuation upwards. But right now, double bottom swing failure pattern. Looking like it wants to maybe make a bullish divergence if you do get a lower low and a higher high here. So let's see if that works out for you, my friend. But overall, market looks like it has recovered back to where we were trading the other day before we got this crazy wickiness. So be cautious out there. Use good risk management, and I'll see you guys later. We're going on Piper's Academy, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then live 4 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. Okay, peace.